Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, my name is Roxanne, aka Roxy. Okay, so this is what you should not do if your man is cheating on you. Yeah, this was so long ago. This is nothing recent. This is something that happened like almost 7 years ago. Yes, this is the younger Roxy. That's what I'm telling you, don't do this. Because of this instant, I am who I am today. Cause I don't roll like that no more. But sometimes when a guy gets you there, he gets you there, you know? Okay, so I'm gonna try to remember because it's been a while and it's a lot of crazy shit. All right, so it all started when one day I was just minding my own business and I just get a text. And the text was just like, your man is cheating on you. Who is this? Oh, don't worry about that. But if you don't believe me, this is the girl's name. For the sake of the video, we're gonna name her Amber. So I tell my friends and my friends were like, find out what this is about. So I'm like, okay, the person never told me who they were, even though years later I ended up finding out who was the one that texted me, but that doesn't matter. It has nothing to do with anything. Yeah, like, so I text this girl. I text her and I'm like, already with a like stink attitude, because I'm like, what is going on? And I'm like, this is Roxy, like so-and-so's girlfriend. We are going to give my ex a name. Let's call him Anthony. I don't know why, but let's call him Anthony. So I was like, hey, this is Roxy, Anthony's girlfriend. There's something you need to tell me. She's like, yes, I just wanted to tell you that I've been seeing Anthony for a year now. We've been dating for a year now. And I told him to tell you about me. And if he wasn't gonna tell you about me, I was gonna tell you myself. And I was like, oh? Like, at this point, I was just, you should already know how someone will feel in that situation. So I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what's going on? So she's like, yeah, we've been together for a year now. Yeah, and it's about time you know. Mind you, by that time, I was with him for 2 years already. So half of our relationship, he was dating somebody else. Messy, I know. And I'm like, there's no way. Like, I'm over his house all the time. His mom loves me. His family loves me. Like, there's no way. And she's like, oh, his mom? So-and-so's name? Oh yeah, she cooks for me when I come over. Wait, she cooks for you? Like, she's seen you? She's like, yeah, I'm at her house like every week. Girl. I'm like, so you've been dating him for a year. You visit him even till this day. His mother has cooked food for you. I'm a shattered words. Like, his mom was like, Roxy, you're perfect. Oh, I want my son to marry you. I thought we were cool. Like, I was taking his mother to do errands with my car, taking her to do errands because I was that type of girlfriend. But then I found out like she's cooking for other. I was mad. I was pacing back and forth, this and that, blah, 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 blah. I was about to curse at him, send him to hell, this and that, but then I was like, wait, I got a better idea, which was really not a better idea. It was a worse idea. I'm not gonna lie. The girl was so gullible, and I was just like, you know what would be a great idea? If we pull up together, and then we could see who's lying. She's like, yeah, I think that would be a great idea, because then he can't lie to you, he can't lie to me, and this and that. He says he loves me, and I want him to be clear of who he wants. And in my thing, I'm just like, girl, I'm gonna break up with him, but I want to put him and his whole family on fucking check before check my deuces and I'm out. Because you're not gonna play me like stupid, especially like I'm so sweet, I'm such a nice person, and I'm trying to help So my whole thing was to let him know, you a dog, you this person told me this, your whole family's, you know what I'm saying? Like, that was my intention. To kind of like, not really say anything, but just let the whole situation just slap you in the face and just be like, you're messy. But whatever. So the girl didn't have a car at the time, and I did. And she was just like, I'm like, oh, then meet me up at this place. She's like, oh, I don't have a car. Can you pick me up? I was like, all right, I'll pick you up. The girlfriend is picking up the side chick. My friends were like, you're not about to go by yourself. Like, my best friend was just like, you're not about to go by yourself. I feel like something's about to happen. And I'm like, nothing's gonna happen. But I mean, if you wanna come, you can come. So when we pick up this girl, we pick her up. She didn't know my friends were gonna be in the back seat. So she's already uncomfortable. We were not gonna do anything to her, but like, just in case. So we got in the car. I pull up to his house. She was like, should I go inside with you right now? And I'm like, no. Oh my God, this is so cringe. I can't believe I did this. This is so cringy, yo. Like, I pull up to the parking lot of his house and she was like, should I come inside with you? And I'm like, nah, like, they only know I'm coming. Let me go inside and talk to his mother first. Because at that time, like, I wasn't really talking to, did we break up? Were we broken up? And then I found out all this when we were broken up. I don't remember. I think what it was that he did something. He was messy. He did something that pissed me off, and I think I broke up with him. And with the next day after I broke up with him was when I got that text. So I was pissed at him for something else. And then I got this text about him dating another girl for a whole year on top of that. So I was like, I was super like, what the fuck? Like, what is up with this guy? Like, what is up with him? So I pull up, I go inside, and I was, before I went inside, I was like, I'll let you know when you should come out. And she's like, okay. Okay. My friends stay outside in the car with the girl. I don't know what they're talking about, but I go inside and his mom greets me. Like, mind you, me and my ex were broken at this time. Me and Anthony were not, like, we were broken for like less than a week. So when he was home, but he didn't want to see me. And you know the girl that he's cheating on me with. Like, I just want to know, like, I just want to remove myself. She's like, no, there's no other girl. I don't do that. I'm not that type of mother. Blah, blah, blah. Mind you, the side girl gave me literally detail of what, like, I found out that one day when I went to go see my Anthony, when I left, she came in. And I didn't know that. But the reason why I knew that was because when I was asking her a bunch of questions, because I didn't know if she was crazy or whatever, she literally was telling me what his mom was wearing and what he was wearing that day. And I was just like, oh, they lying. Like, how can someone know what someone's wearing if they haven't seen them? So I was just like, that things don't, to his mom, I was like, things just don't add up. Like, she's telling me one thing, you're telling me another thing. I'm not trying to look stupid in front of your family. Like, if he has another girl, like, he has another girl. Like, I don't want to keep having to come over. She's like, no, that girl is stupid. She don't know what she's talking about, this and this and that, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, oh, really? I mean, she's outside. We can ask her herself. She's like, she's outside, this and this and that. So at that point, things started getting rowdy. And I'm like, why is things getting rowdy if you don't know who this person is? Like, I thought you didn't know who this person was. So why are you all of a sudden getting so upset if you don't know who this person is? At that point, his mom started talking down to me. Like, because she started talking down to me because I brought her or whatever, because I just wanted to have a sit down and talk. And my friend was just like, we wouldn't be in this mess if your son wasn't a dog. That's when everything went downhill. That's when everything went downhill. Like, she was just like, we wouldn't be in this mess if your son wasn't a dog. That's when everything became a blur. I'm not even gonna lie. Everything became a blur. Yeah, then everybody started getting up. Everybody was yelling, blah, 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 blah. Sister, aunts, whatever. Everybody was getting rowdy. So at that point, I got in the middle because they looked like they were coming after me because I'm over here like, your son is a dog. Like, so they like things just got really really hectic. Then like his oh my god, the police got involved because it was a huge altercation. Let's just put it like that. I don't want to get into details about it, but there was a huge altercation, and that night, somebody, at least 2 people almost was gonna go to jail. The girl was fucking crying. The side girl was crying, oh my god, blah, 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 because he was just like, because when my ex came out, this was my younger years. I am not messy like this. I don't do this shit no more. But he came out and I was like, fuck you, this and that. But she was so dumb. I'm so sorry, but she was dumb. Like, how he cheating on you? Like, we've been back and forth. At this point, we've been on and off for 3 years. And I told her, I'm like, go ahead, sis, he's yours. Take him. I don't want him. Take him. She's like, but I don't know if he wants to be with me now because I pulled up to his house. Like, and I'm just like, you still wanna be with him? She's like, I love him. And he said that when you guys are not together, we're gonna be together. And I was just like, good luck. Good luck. Yeah. Go ahead. Take him. Whatever. Long story short, he didn't stay with her, obviously, and he kept trying to pursue me. That night was the first time cops were called on me, on my peoples, for something like, I mean, don't get me wrong, yes, one mother is gonna sit there and just let somebody disrespect their son, but at the same time, one mother lets their son be that messy. Like, if I was a mother, I wouldn't be okay with my son bringing females in and out of the house. Like, no. Like, A, hygiene wise, B, like, respect wise, C, like, this is not a hotel for you to just like, I mean, that's just me. If you're living under my house, if you have your own house, you do your own thing, but don't be coming in and out with females, especially if you have a girlfriend. I'm not that type. If you have a girl, if you're my son and I'm your mother, if you have a girlfriend, you have a girlfriend. That multiplayer, multiple female type attitude is non-existent. No. You're gonna respect women, and if you're gonna be with her, you're gonna be with her. I don't like that. So if you ever find out that your boyfriend is cheating on you, do not pull up with a side chick to his house at 11 o'clock at night and call him a dog in front of his mom. He fucking deserved it. Like, and it's crazy because that was like, what, 6 years ago, 7 years ago, and he's still in my DMs to this day. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, I didn't even want to bring this up because I wasn't like, I know I'm mostly at fault. Like, I know I'm mostly at fault. But now if someone does that to me, I just tuck the deuces and leave. Like, I don't have the energy to sit here and convince you why you need to be with me. Convince you and tell you how you need to treat me. I'm not here to teach you how to treat me like a queen or treat me like a princess. That's not my job. Clearly you're not ready. Fix yourself, then come back to me. This ain't no build a man. Like, no. If you gotta get your whole thing correct before you come to me. That's because that's how I'm trying to do myself. Like, I'm trying to have myself, my mentality, everything. I don't need that toxic energy. Like, I don't need that toxic energy. I don't. Like, I have high expectations when it comes to guys. If there's something that you're doing or you're moving funny, I just remove myself. That night, I could have almost went to jail because I was trying to, find out who's lying. And sometimes you don't have to do all that. Like, things sometimes are literally as simple as it is. You take it for what it is. Don't try to make it into something it's not. This is what it is. That's why a lot of people then they give you opinions of a relationship from an outside perspective. You should listen because they're not blinded by love. And girl, I have so much more respect for myself. I will not put myself in that position. I will not, like, you're just gonna feel stupid when you try to contact me, and I will never respond. Like, that's what I do. Like, I don't got the energy for that. Like, I'm not gonna skip a beat. You're not gonna know. I'm upset. Oh, you doing me like this? Word. And I promise you, the best way, I promise you, the best way to get revenge on someone is not saying nothing at all. Not saying nothing at all. Another rule of thumb, stop thinking your partner's families is your family. They're not. They will ride for their own to the day they die. That's their blood. So do not go expecting that his family or her family is gonna choose you over her. That will never happen. And if they do choose you over her, that's a really big bad sign. Because if that's their own blood and they don't even choose her over you, you shouldn't even be messing with it. So I would always say, like, be respectful, be nice, but never, ever, ever, ever think that your partner's family is gonna choose you over your partner. And they may be like, oh yeah, you're right, but that's my son. I will always rock for my son. Or that's my daughter. I will always rock for my daughter. You're right, she shouldn't be doing this, but you're not gonna disrespect her. That's how it is. So do not expect that your partner's family is gonna choose you over them. Don't even try it. Save it. Save it. And that's something that I learned. I don't expect anything like that anymore. So yeah, that's the story of a time that I pull up to my cheating ex with the side girl, and me and my homegirl almost went to jail because we were fighting his family. Like, shit. But yeah, these are just little tips so you guys don't do what I did and have the toxic card put on you, because I'm not toxic. No, I'm not toxic. I'm not toxic. But yeah, that's just pretty much it. That's my little story time. And yeah, I hope you guys like it. I got more stories. I'll see you guys next time.